Welcome back to Impress Comics. My name's Matt, and today we're going to talk about Comics Curing Cancer. Comics Curing Cancer 2025 was the first time I was able to ever participate in it. I've had people be able to look for stuff for me while I'm out. Normally I don't have time on the weekends, and I've never been able to be a part of it, but this year I was wide open. I had no responsibilities that weekend, so it was just a straight watch as many streams as I possibly could. Be involved in as many auctions as I possibly could. Unfortunately, John's Comics with Friends was one of the guys I was in an auction with, and I lost a lot of books to him. That's okay though. But I got a lot of neat stuff, so I'm going to jump right into it. If these are the kind of videos that you like, please, if you will, go down there and hit the like button on it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Share the video out. It'd be great. Also, follow Rob's Fat Stacks, TJ Links, and Legion of Comics. Follow these guys. Make sure to watch everything that they do. They did a great job on running the show on all the streams. One of them would be jumping in. It was just a great experience overall. I can't wait for the next one. So subscribe to all of those folks. First thing that we've got is a Transformers number 13, signed by John Jang. Got this from Rob over at Rob's Fat Stacks. He got this signed in San Francisco. And while he was putting that one up, he ended up having Ultimate Spider-Man number 4. Let's see if I can get it out of the glare. There we go. Also signed by John Jang. And in addition to that, he had an Ultimate Spider-Man number 5. Signed by John Jang. I apologize for the glare, but I promise it looks incredibly good in person. Another auction that I ended up with was a Spider-Woman number 1. Pretty decent shape. I don't have this one. I've got a handful of others of these, so I was excited to get that. And what ends up being a theme for both this and for too many other auctions, the Spawn number 1. Of course, we all have a million of them. I struggle to say no to them, so they keep following me home. What was really neat about the ones that I just showed you, in addition to the Transformers one, Rob put them all into comic capsules for me. So that was pretty neat that these are like $10 items that were donated by Comic Capsules to Comics Curing Cancer. So if you are looking for a storage and display, that's what all of these guys are in as well, are comic capsules. These are UV protected and they do a great job. The books fit quite nice. I recommend doing the Silver Age as much as possible. If you get the regular sized ones, you end up running into a little bit of problems at the top, and it starts to sort of bunch the bag and sort of wrinkles some things through here. So if you can, get the Silver Age and use Silver Age bags and put in there, and I think you'll be a lot happier with those. The last thing that I got from Rob was the first appearance of Nightwing. So this has been on my list for a while. It's not, not an expensive book at all, especially 9.4. We're not in the 9.8 category, but it was just too good of a deal to turn down, and I grabbed it and brought it in. And you can see Rob's got his Only Slabs sticker on the back. Very happy with this. All of the books that I've shown I got for $40 each. All of these John Jang, and yeah, I overpaid for a Spawn one, but I was wrapped up in it. It's all for Comics Curing Cancer, so that's fine. The money goes straight to the American Cancer Society. It's all great. And this guy, I think, was just a little over 40. It wasn't expensive at all. The last books that I've got tied to Comics Curing Cancer weekend were from Nate over at Haul Yeah Comics. He had mentioned in his stream that he had a couple of McFarlane books, and of course I was going to just jump in and get them, so did not care. I threw up a bid that was higher than anybody wanted to go, and probably higher than it should have been, but if it's for cancer, it's totally fine. But I got a really minty Spider-Man number 1, and I've got some plans for this one that I don't want to talk about yet, but we'll see if it works out. But really cool to have that. I know I've got 8 or 10 of those, which is fine, and I already have a 9.8 of it, but still. I love the book. I love getting as many as I can, which, by the way, I got another one of these too. So, yep. It happened again. It's okay. Love the book. Also in the package that Nate sent to me, I had reached out to him, and it was a little bit of a delay on getting it shipped out to me. He kind of forgot, which was no big deal. I didn't care. I was just wanting to make sure that after this detergent situation, that the Postal Service hadn't lost the package that he sent. So I reached out to him and asked him about it, and he was like, "Oh man, I forgot." So in doing that, he sent me some freebies. So what did he send? Well, the first two that he sent are, of course, they are Oh Yeah books, and they are FOMO Squad type books. I'll let you read that for your own there. And of course, there is an amethyst mixed in here. So very cool. And then the other two books that he sent me, I actually got to choose these. Was one of the Monsters of the Wolf covers that I thought was pretty neat. I don't have those. I missed out on all the blind bags for Halloween. So that was good. I've got one of those now. And he also sent me something that I've wanted since I saw the Kickstarter. This is from Brian LCS. This is one of the books that he did. A lot of community artists involved in this one. And when the wife tells you that she's not keen on you spending money on a pinup comic book, you find a friend who will send you one for free. So, yeah, what can we do? Now we have it. So that's awesome. I'm really, really glad to have that. And I know there's a lot of good reviews of the artwork that's in this, so I'm looking forward to reading through it. That's all of the Comics Curing Cancer stuff. However, there are a couple of more books that came in. In the last video, I had one of the new Batman #1s, and it was signed by Matt Fraction, and now I have the set. This is just the ash can from San Diego Comic-Con, and also signed by Matt Fraction. So this will go in together with it. This one's not super great. If it was sent in, it would not get a 9.8. But it's signed by Matt Fraction, which is what I wanted, which is really cool. The last little group of books that I got came from Dr. Plagueis. His alter ego is Ben Sifter, and he does a lot of claim sales on Instagram, and ended up getting a pretty good deal, I felt like, on... Got an Iron Man #5. I'll have some work to do to it, and we'll work a little bit with this and end up making it look a lot better. But overall, $10, I was thrilled to death to get that. And the last group of books that I got from him were books that I've not pulled the trigger on because I just didn't want to pay the money that a lot of people keep asking for these books. And other than #1, which I have a reprint but I haven't read yet, but other than #1, I did get the entire first set of Batman Beyond books. So we got 2 through 6. He only charged $10 a book. That's the ceiling of what I wanted, but all of these look really good. So I'm extremely happy to get these, and I'll go through and probably clean these up a little bit. But I do have the reprint of #1. I haven't read it yet. I have this thing that I want to read. I want to read keys on the actual book. I don't want to read the reprint, and I know it sounds dumb, and I know what the stories are on most all of them, but it's kind of the same way with Giant Size X-Men #1. I've got 4 different reprints of that book, but haven't read any of those, and the first time that I ever read it was last week when I got Rohan's Giant Size X-Men #1 in to work on for him. That's great. First time I ever read Amazing Spider-Man #50, First Kingpin, was the ASM 50 that I bought. They came in last week. And again, I've got 3 reprints of it in the drawer. So I'll eventually get the Batman Beyond #1. I know, very pricey book for what it is, and it's just not ever in a price range that I want to pay for it. So hopefully it'll come along one day, and I'll do that. But for now, I'm really happy to have the rest of the set. So that's pretty cool. What else is going on at Impress Comics? Right now in the press, I know I've got Amazing Spider-Man #50 that I'm working on for me. That's in there. I also have New Mutants '98 newsstand. Just started working on it, and then got Fantastic Four #48. That is also from Rohan. Had some maybe some water damage, but working through trying to get all that fixed up. I have his Giant Size X-Men #1. And then Predator #1, it's direct edition. So working on all of those right now at the same time, and there's about 30 more in the queue for supposedly for this year, but I think that's going to roll along to the other 50 or so that are already booked for next year, because I'm going to take a little bit of a break on holidays from doing books. So that'll be nice. But everybody who has, paid for something, it's on its way back. It's going to be done certainly before the holidays. So that's great. It's exciting. It's nice to be on track. It's nice to know what my process is to where I can get it. I can tell somebody it's going to be done, and it be done either on that day or a day or two ahead. So that's pretty much it. You always want to under promise and over deliver almost everything in life if you possibly can. That's my word of advice for today. But anyway, I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to get back to work, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. I'll talk to you soon.